So this is just a quick follow-up to my gardening thing. Oh, I'll show you in a second, as soon as I get me bum up and tell you about this. Yockies, the Silky Saws and the Yockies and stuff like that. I just thought of something, because the stuff I'm cutting up is real sappy and real nasty stuff. You need to clean them properly. And I was thinking, oh well, all I got to do is unscrew the screw there on the pivot, pull the knife apart, the blade comes out. I can give them all a really good clean, give them a good scrub through there, put them all back together again, good as new. The Yoki, I don't know whether you can see that split in the handle, where you can split the handle open, remove the handle completely from the blade and the tang, so what you can basically do is sanitize your equipment. If you're working in an environmentally sensitive area, and you don't want to carry possibly micro seeds or diseases from one tree to the next, you can strip these down and completely sanitize them. Not that you can't do that with your other saws and stuff, but I thought these ones, it's far more comprehensive. You get a fixed blade with a wooden handle or something, you're going to get gunge up in here. So it's better that you can pull this all apart and completely clean it. Anyway, that's just my random thought. Oh, and what was I going to show you? The last video, if you watched it, you would have seen the poinsettia all up and, well, half up, because I'd half chopped it down. So that's it now. You can't see it basically. I used the Silky big boy with the extension on it, and I basically cut all of this off at the stump, so it's dragged all the vine and everything down. Then I've gone down the bottom underneath, it's down there underneath, and I've cut away all the vine roots, all the lantana, anything else that's underneath there. There was an old wild tobacco plant, a couple of other things there, so I stripped all them out as well. Got rid of some of the vine at the entrance to this little pathway. I'm not sure whether I told you before, I probably did. This is an old banana plantation. So what you can see here is one of the terraces where the bananas, I think what would happen was this would be a tractor path. Then you had these sections here where this, it's a native grass, I can't remember its name now, but you can eat it. It's grown on this like narrow level, and I think the bananas would grow there. And then where this hedge is, you'd have a row of bananas there. Then you'd have another level where your tractor could go through, and then another narrow ledge like that where the bananas grew. So when the bananas came up and they were growing and it was time to harvest, you were basically at the height of the banana plant. It's not a tree, it's not a shrub, it's a bloody plant. It's a grass or something, apparently. I don't know. It's a herbaceous fruiting plant. Anyway, so that's how this used to work. But one of the blokes that lived here once before put this big long hedge through here, and then of course the jungle got away on it and everything overgrew. So Chris and I are working on opening all this up again, at least, and maybe the next level down. I had a look at it before. I could make a set of steps down here, which is, let's have a look here. So I chopped all this vine away here. Had to cut this little bit of sapling off there because all this vine's just taken over up here. I will probably end up removing this tree completely, this little tree, because it's not doing so well anyway, and it's kind of contributing to possible root rot of this gum here. So I'll see, I'll think about it. But anyway, I climbed down here, went down through here and went around this side. There's the other tractor level, but because there's been a they cut the road up here to get to the house. It's kind of, these levels don't come out where they used to. It's a fairly steep drop off. So I'm thinking right here, get some old timber and stuff and some old scrap from somewhere and just make a set of steps like are up at the other one, a set of steps down here. So then you can walk along that path as well, clear all that path out, put some nice fruit trees and stuff in there, and then you can walk down there, and those pale green trees that you can kind of see in amongst the stuff out there, there's a full row, those and those. It's a full row of olive trees. So it'd be nice to be able to get down there and be able to harvest olives and pickle them when they're ready for the next person that lives here or whoever's going to be here. Yeah, that'd be good fun. I enjoy this. I like opening up gardens that were once used for something or had something going on, and then over successive years it's sort of been let to grow over a little bit and grow over a little bit, and then you open it all up and you come back and you find all these amazing little things that you couldn't see because the vines and everything. It was like the orange tree down here, not the navel, why can't I remember it now? It's ridiculous. Probably because I'm 2 beers in now, because that's a 2.5 beer job, getting that done. So Valencias. Did I show you the Valencia tree here? This poor thing was smothered in vine. So I got in, and like all under here was all overgrown, so we got in. I had to cut that dead branch off, but got in underneath and opened it up, and it's just loaded, absolutely loaded. And some of the oranges, there's one inside that's as big as a grapefruit. Like, you look at these ones here, so I can get up here and show you. Get my hand in. Up, sorry, that's under the house. So that is one Valencia, that's another Valencia there. There are more up above me, up there. And then there's the Monsterios, they're everywhere. And if you look over against the wall here, I can't go in there because it's too big. So there's 2 fruit on that one, ready to go. So we'll let them ripen up a little bit. I love the fruit, even though it's got them little spiky things in it. I really love Monsterio Delicio fruit. It's like a fruit salad tree. There's more up there. They're reachable from the balcony, so we're leaving them up there for a reason. Super secret squirrel reason, but we're leaving them up there for a reason. And if I was to take you back around here, did I show you the avocados? I didn't. I talked about them, didn't I? Let's go and have a bit of a walk. Why not? Under the house. 2 water tanks there. Plus there's another water tank up through there. A big concrete tank. Huge amounts of water. It's a bit of an entertainment area under here, so you can look out over this deck. Oh, sorry, spider. Crikey, I'm sorry, mate. Just scared a spider, walked through its web. These weed trees, these green things, they've got to go. Now, where were we going? What was I going to show you? Oh, the avocados. That's right. Jeez. I'm trying to be quiet because I think Chris's new tenant is having a bit of a rest. There we go. Don't know if you can see all them up there. Try and do a zoom for you. There we go. It's just loaded. Absolutely loaded. There's one inside on the bench that Chris picked a couple of days ago, and it's arguably as big as that. Well, yeah, It's as big as that orange that I showed you that was on the tree. There's a big locust tree there, that one in the distance. That's a locust. There's a mango. What else is in here? Oh, more citrus, that mandarin I showed you down there, down at the old chook pen. It's down that way, down in that direction. Anyway, back up the hill. While I'm under the house, these posts here, all of these posts that are here, underneath it support the house, and some of those go right through to the roof. They were sourced from the property, and I believe that most of the sawn timber was sourced from the property. So it's basically hasn't really had that big an impact as in for tree loss, because it's all come from here. And man, these trees, look at this thing. You see that gum in the centre of the frame? Absolutely beautiful trees. Dead straight. A sawmiller's dream, but they're staying. And then you have this contrast. This is the way guava grows when it's let run wild, and when you prune it back, knock it back and don't kill it if you're trying to get rid of it, it'll just splay out like that and go mad. Then you get that vine. That sticky vine. See, black stuff on my fingers. That's the sap from the poinsettia. There's a guava hiding in there, or is there another citrus in here? Oh no, this looks like there's a lemon in here. Yeah, it is. Or it's been a citrus that's grown below the graft. I shall strip out all that vine soon and let that one have a new lease on life as well, I think. I didn't realise it was there. There's also this one here, this poor thing. This was covered, but I rescued it. Got all the, well, we both rescued it. Got all the vine off that. Anyway, I bored you long enough. This is 12 minutes, nearly 13 minutes. This is crazy. Alrighty, you have a lovely afternoon. Oh, hang on, I'll show you the view from where I've been working before we go too far. So, here you go. Looks out across. Behind that mountain is, behind that hill at least, where those houses are, which is kind of there. Is Karoi and that sort of area. Okay, bye folks.